It's the second anniversary of the Let's Move program. How do you gauge the program's success?
That's an excellent question. I mean, we're seeing a lot of really good partnerships. We're seeing people from all sectors stepping up. We've got businesses, grocery store manufacturers that are making their food more healthy. There are big restaurant chains that are changing their kids' menus so that the healthier option is the easier option. We've got mayors who are refurbishing parks and opening up athletic facilities so that more kids can get active. Congress has passed wonderful legislation to make sure that kids are getting healthier meals in their school breakfasts and lunches, and that's going to affect 32 million kids around the country. And kids are stepping up. We've had more than 1 million kids receive their PALA awards, their Presidential Active Lifestyle Awards in just 1 year. So everyone is doing their part, and that's what it's going to take for us to solve this problem.
What's in store for the future of the program, and what do you want its legacy to be?
Oh, that's a very good question. Well, the future is bright because now we have some hope that everyone will step up in very important ways to help all our kids be healthy. But in the next year, we're really going to focus on physical fitness because we've talked a lot about nutrition. We've got to continue that work, but we really want to get kids focused on understanding that they've got to make choices to be more active. So we're going to be really encouraging the kids to get away from the computer more often, turn off the TV, and use that time whenever they have free time to keep moving. We're going to try to come up with creative ways for families of all backgrounds, all sizes, all economic strains to think about ways they can work together to keep their entire families active, maybe going for more walks as a family, maybe just getting out there and throwing the ball. So we're going to really focus on physical fitness, and we're going to ask all the kids out there to step up and think of ways they can turn exercise into play and make it fun.
How do you respond to critics who say the government should not be telling people how to eat or stay active?
You know, that's absolutely right, and Let's Move doesn't do that. Let's Move is not about having government tell people what to do, because government doesn't have all the answers. I mean, a problem that's this big and affects so many people requires everyone to step up. So we're asking everyone to do their part. Parents have to make some changes at home, but they need the information to be able to make those choices, and they have to have access to affordable foods in their communities, fresh and healthy foods, right? So we need government to do its part, but we need businesses to do their part as well. So if we're going to solve this problem, everyone has to step up. And there's no one solution, right? Because every family is different. Every family's challenges are different. Every community is different, right? So people have to figure out what works best for their family, their budget, their lifestyle, their community, right? So that's why we need people on the ground, and we're asking churches to get involved. We're asking community centers, the Ys across the world, the YMCAs and the YWCAs have stepped up. The Girl Scouts have been doing a terrific job. We're asking child care facilities to step up and look at their nutrition, because one thing we've learned is that the earlier you start, even at birth, when a child is first born, if they get breast milk early on, they're less likely to be obese when they grow up. So we want child care centers to encourage mothers to breastfeed and do all that kind of wonderful stuff. So it's going to take all of us, right?
Right. What one exercise or activity do you suggest kids do every day to improve their health?
There are a range of exercises kids can do. And think about I would have them think about things they could do right in their own house, right in their own bedrooms. And, jumping jacks. That's a good exercise. You could do 10 jumping jacks. You could do a few sit-ups. You could try a couple of push-ups. You could try running in place. Jumping rope. That's a good thing. I did that this morning. I jumped rope because I couldn't go to the gym. I was in a hotel, so I had a jump rope. And I was right in front of the TV jumping rope, and I got some good exercise. So there are a lot of good things, but we're going to work on encouraging kids and coming up with some good ideas things that kids can do right at home that are easy and they don't require any money or anything else. You don't have to have special equipment to do a jumping jack, right? All you have to have is your own body. You don't need any gym to sit on the floor and do a sit-up, right? All right? And if you put on some music, you can even make it fun, and you could sing and dance to it, you know, making up new moves that get your knees moving and your legs kicking high in the air. Anything like that counts.